Hello gamers, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are all having a good one. It's an honor and a privilege to have you guys here today. Dare I say. An honor and a privilege. That's why it's so loud for you guys. Okay, hold on. For some reason, like, the browser reset itself. Now the question is, why is it so loud for me? I love when audio stuff resets itself, chat. It really just adds like a spice to life that you like didn't know you needed. You know what I mean? It's like, how do I keep your ears from getting blown out, but also prevent my ears from getting blown out? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, chat, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the cozy stream. I don't know what the weather was where you guys live, but it was like dreary and rainy and just like overall, I don't want to say yucky. It wasn't yucky. It was like just that stereotypical rainy, dreary, cozy day. So I'm manifesting in on that vibe, if you will. Storm, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're having a great day. I appreciate you. Austin, thank you for being a member, gamer. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy your emotes, gamer. You're watching in VR, by the way? Well, that's what a fascinating experience. What a fascinating experience. Like, I hope it's magical and everything you hoped and dreamed of. I hope I'm more lifelike. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Tomorrow's yucky, you have more snow coming. I heard the Midwest is about to get just like nailed with snow. So if you are in the Midwest or anywhere else that is getting just absolutely obliterated with snow as of very soon and recently, good luck. Stay safe. Don't get in car accidents. Those are bad. That's my wisdom. I hope it really resonates with you all. I'm Black. I want to introduce you to my partner Pokemon, female Poplio named Ariel. What an angel. It is an honor to meet you both, let me tell you. A true honor. The privilege is mine, let me tell you. The privilege is all mine. But, hello everyone. Welcome. Happy Tuesday. Hello to everyone on the red platform. Hello to everyone on the purple platform. Regardless of which platform you are on. Hello. Hello, hello. But, we're here with SHINIES today. We're switching it up between, what is the Emerald Imperium? I think is the other version of the game that we're playing. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it's called. If I'm not mistaken. Also, let me update the member goal for Austin here. I forgot that Austin did that thing. That is what it's called? Wow, look at me go, chat. Look at me go. I didn't even remember what it was called that I was playing. I was just like, I know it's something Emerald. And that's about as much as I can really give you guys. Remember when I was supposed to remind you about member movie night card? I didn't do what I was instructed to do. It's all good. It's all good. You can still remind me anytime soon. I got a lot that I have to like sort out and plan and all things of that nature. We're still working on subathon stuff. All of those wonderful things as well. Saribot doesn't have a sub. That's illegal. Illegal. It won't let me gift it a sub. Why? Make the madness stop. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. There we go. It's crazy how me gifting a sub to Saribot is just like me paying myself. Like, I lose money in the process, but I also gain money in the process. Like, what an interesting turn of events. You know? But, hope you guys are all doing well. I was really brave today. I was like, hey, I would like food. And because it's so rainy and so dreary outside, I want to make something that's like a cozy recipe, if you will. And so I decided to just wing it and make pad thai, not ever making pad thai before in my life. And it worked out. It worked out. I was very afraid it wasn't going to work out, but you know what? Did you see what I said in general, chat? Not at all. Not even remotely in the slightest. Oh, no. Yeah, you're good. You're good. I just genuinely didn't see your message. You're good. You just got out of your first D&D session. Congratulations. I hope it was magical. I hope it was magical. I loved your live stream earlier for the short. It's all good. I didn't take into consideration that I never post videos. So anytime I do post to YouTube, it's because of the fact that I'm live. And I don't know what I'm going to do to make it so you guys don't get pinged when I post shorts. But I need to figure something out. So I don't know. We're gonna figure out something. It's gonna be great. Also, considering the fact that like when I post shorts, I have it do the thing where like it doesn't post to subscribers, so you guys don't see it in like your sub feed and stuff like that. So I was hoping that me doing that would do it. Maybe an uploads rule. Well, the issue is that it can't differentiate between what's a stream and what's a video. So, like, in theory, that is what you would do. But the bot only knows it's new content being posted to YouTube, so that's just the only category. That's the thing, is the bot can't tell the difference between a short and a live stream. It just says, oh, content must be a live stream. That's the problem. It's chaotic, but none of us died, so I call that a success. That's very good. That's a big one. And you had Zaxby's? I'm so jealous. I wish Zaxby's didn't make my tummy hurt, because Zaxby's is such... It can be a vibe sometimes. Like, the times where Zaxby's hits, it hits real hard, chat. So good. But we are here today, chat, with more of our fan favorite, Shiny Lock. I've never had Zaxby's. If you've had Raising Cane's, you have basically had Zaxby's. They are two sides of the same coin. Like, literally almost identical. The only thing is Zaxby's menu is bigger. So they have, like, wings. They'll put, like, their chicken strips on, like, salads and stuff like that. So, you've also not had that. Okay. Well, then I got nothing. Then I have nothing for you. But their Sprite is dynamite. Bars. Bars. You're a poet and you didn't even know it. How does it feel? How does it feel? You watched the ORAS egg lock today? I didn't even know I had an ORAS egg lock. It's been that long since I've uploaded videos or done anything. Didn't even know I had one. Uh-oh. Oh, chat. What does that say about me as a content creator? That I'm cooked? That I'm cooked? That I fell off? It might be. It might be. All right. Let me pull up the non-intro music here. Alrighty. We'll put this bad boy on shuffle. And we can keep talking while we do things in the game here. Oops. Let me get rid of the wheel. You have WWE on the TV. Lynn's on the phone and Pupper in the lap. What a beautiful life. What a beautiful life. I hope it's magical and everything you wanted and more. Let me tell you. Also, hi, Brace. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Exotic, welcome to the stream. I need to sleep, but my brain said no. Make boba now. That's so real. So real. Do you have Dave's Hot Chicken? I just had them for the first time a month ago. I don't... If we do, I'm not aware of where they are located. So. It's new to me. It's new to you. Let me tell you. But... in news, chat, we did a new run, in case you didn't know. Roxanne obliterated us into a million, billion, jillion pieces with a Heatran. That makes 4 runs in a row where we get absolutely yopped by legendaries before the 3rd gym. So, It's a lot. So welcome to run 6. We literally only have 1 Pokemon to our name. So I'm honestly going to turn speed up. I'm going to turn on speed up, and we're going to up the speed a little bit just to like try to make some progress. But this is our starter. We have Pride Shoe the Meganium. It's a sassy nature with Vital Spirit as an ability, with Magical Leaf, Needle Arm, Fairy Wind, and Ice Shard. In case you're not just abundantly aware, the movesets are randomized. Shiny odds are 1 in 35. Movesets are randomized. Abilities are randomized. If that also wasn't blatantly obvious. Did you open your TCG pocket packs today? I did. I did indeed. I got nothing. I got nothing, unfortunately. But this is our custom Shiny Meganium. It's a great time. What were your thoughts on the Super Bowl? I was laughing my ass off as a Chiefs fan. I thought it was really like... It was very embarrassing, but also at the same time, it was almost funny how embarrassing it was. R.I.P. Patrick Mahomes. Let me tell you. Okay, we don't even have balls yet, so we need to go back. I think we beat Brendan, and that's what we did last time, so. We're gonna back this truck up here real quick, and then we'll get some encounters, and we'll see how fast we can go, but... My goal is to try to beat Roxanne today. And that's a lot of encounters to do. It's a lot of shiny hunting to do in that amount of time. But I want to beat Roxanne today. The Chiefs basically died in the first half. Besties, we only got 1 first down in the entire first half. That's embarrassing. That is public humiliation. Like, it's so bad. Love Kendrick's show, though. There's so many layers to Kendrick's show, too. It was so good. You woke up with a fever, called into work, but you had a little burst of energy this afternoon, and you got a haircut. Well, I hope it's snazzy. I hope it's wonderful. I hope it's magical. Everything you wanted it to be and more. Also, I can't run from this. I don't see... I couldn't see what it had to why I couldn't run, but it's gone now. I'm sorry you... like, don't feel good, though. Viper!
Have a great day.
What? Chat? Jump scare. What? Chat, if we could get a wall of hearts for Viper and just the casual $100 bomb, just casually thrown in there, by the way. Thank you so much, gamer. I don't know for what I owe this great and wonderful opportunity, but thank you so much for the $100 bomb, Viper. What the heck? Thank you, gamer, from the bottom of my heart. It is an honor and a privilege to have you here today. Thank you, gamer. You genuinely have no idea how much that means. Genuinely. Thank you so much. There's the go over on YouTube. I appreciate you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. YouTube people, get a wall of hearts in the chat for Viper. Thank you. Hi, JJ. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. You are brave to get a haircut while you have a fever, though, Brace. Let me make that just abundantly known. So brave. A goat in the chat, let me tell you. A real one. Hey, Linz. I hear you put the Kendrick beam in the notification. I see what you did there, Pug Cookie. I did. I see the reference. You referenced the reference with a reference. And you know what? For that, you get a round of applause. For that, you get my utmost respect. And a round of applause. It was pretty cool. We are getting every variation of Unknown, and that makes me a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I hope you have a wonderful day, though, Viper. Thank you for all of the love. Did you know that Not Like Us is played in A minor? Well, did you know that the chain that he was wearing during the halftime show was the musical symbol for A minor? Like I said, there's so many layers to Kendrick's performance. So many layers. Like, you could dissect every second of that performance, and there's just so much to it. Hi, Price. Welcome to the stream, gamer. You might have been here for a while, but I got the chance to say hi, so I'm taking my opportunity. Kendrick brought out the ex-wife of Drake. I don't think they were married, right? I think they were just exes, to my understanding. Like, Serena's Drake's ex, she distanced himself, and then he went all, like, super concerning stalker mode on her. Is my general understanding of it, but I don't know enough about their life. Ex-wife or ex-girlfriend? I think they're ex-girlfriend. Kendrick brought out all of Drake's exes. Did SZA and Drake used to date too? I don't think Drake has ever been married. Unless I am just very unaware of Drake's life, which is very possible because I'm not very involved in Drake's scene, but I'm involved in pop culture scene. And I don't feel like I remember seeing that Drake was ever married, but I could be wrong. I could very much so be wrong. But I don't know. I really enjoyed it, and I know that I'm in the minority for that. But I don't know. I think for the purpose that halftime show... Hey, that's kind of sick, chat. We got 2 fat pocket monsters. 2 fat pocket monsters, and it's not unknown. That's a big point. That's a big point right there. Okay, let me see if this is taken by a member. I don't think it is. It is not. So with that being said, chat, what are we naming Dusclops? Put your nickname suggestions in the chat, and I will add it to the wheel for you guys. All right, we have Kendrick, King Tut. We'll do Shadow. H-A-O-S. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm assuming it's like house. But I have it on the list for you. We have OJ. We have Boog. Sorry. I saw Boog and Bongo, and my brain combined both of them. Bongo. Big Hands. Anyone else have a nickname they would like to throw into the ring? Okay. Let us spin the wheel. We have... The irony of that's a little crazy. We have Kendrick. We have Kendrick. Waff God with a 69 biddies. Thank you, gamer. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Guess what Thursday is? Your birthday? Question mark? Birthday question mark? Eyes emoji? Your birthday! I'm so smart, chat. I'm so smart. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, gamer. Are you doing anything fun for it? Wait, what? And Mr. Pickles with 5 gifties today? Chat, so many wonderful things are happening today. Can we get a wall of hearts on both platforms for, once again, Viper's absolutely generous, mind-blowing donation of $100 dues, Waff God 69 biddies, and Mr. Pickles 5 gifted over here on Twitch to the Pokey Jedi, Kiss to Cry, Keztech, Acid Goose, and Flakeman. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the 5 gifties, Pickles. Thank you. That is just an absolute astronomical amount of support to be given in such a short amount of time, gamers. Thank you. I appreciate it so much. Yes, Pugcookie, you are absolutely correct. You are indeed correct. Thank you so much, gamer. I'm genuinely in awe of what is happening right now. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's like, I feel like I just have to keep saying thank you. I can't stop. I'm on like a loop. I'm on a loop, chat. That's so nice of all of you guys. Thank you so much for all the love. It means more than you guys could ever know. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. You guys are the very best that no one ever was. Bum, bum, ba-dum. I appreciate it. Thank you, gamers. I feel bad just transitioning. But we have Kendrick here. It's Relaxed Nature, Leaf Guard as an ability with Nightshade, Spike, Confuse Ray, and Mirror Move is what we got going for us right now. So, that is what our good pal Dusclops is looking like right now. Our good lad. An absolute hero. An absolute hero. Chat, there's a Luxray over here. More like 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏? Don't call him dumb. He's doing his best. We have electric types over here. We have Luxray and Jolteon. Oh, it's color change. That's slightly less good. I'm exhausted. I have sanded so many pens. Mother Nature has made me stop. How goes the run? Not bad. We haven't made too much progress today. We just... I don't want to say we just started, but we just got our first encounter being Shiny Dusclops. The support has been insane from everyone today. And we are currently working towards encounter number 3 in technicality. I said my goal is to try to beat Roxanne today, which is a lot of encounters to get with shinies and stuff like that, but I am believing that we can do it. I'm being a believer. We have a big fat on our team, which is very nice. So, I'm feeling semi-good about everything. I'm just trying to get Dusclops some levels here if I can. Morgan! Wait! Sean! Sean with the 10 gifties over on YouTube? What is going on, you guys? Gifties over on YouTube, gamers. If your name is Trevor Lemon, I'm assuming is how you say that. Homebrew, Foxy Lady, Horses in the Back, DJ Squirtle, Evil Jenkins, Meredith, Brent the Reshram, and Drake Swan. Congratulations on your gifteds, gamers. Be sure to say thank you to Sean for just the utmost generosity. That is insane, gamers. Thank you so much for all the love. I really don't know what is going on at this very moment in time. I haven't had a stream pop off like this in a minute. I don't know. What do I... Thank you. Thank you, gamers. And be sure, if you are over on YouTube and you are one of the very lucky few that got gifted a subby by Sean, please be sure to say thank you to Sean, because Sean didn't have to gift, but he chose to, and he was able to get emotes for every single one of you guys for the next month, which is really exciting. And if you are some of the people who were gifted over here on Twitch, be sure to say thank you to Mr. Pickles Because you guys just got ad-free viewing experience from Mr. Pickles for free for an entire month. And that's really neat. On top of the emotes that you can use on everyone else's chat. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, chat. I'm just saying. Hi, Winged Mikey. Welcome to the stream. I am one and the same. Oh, wait. Are you Mr. Pickles over... Wait. Are you trying to say that you and Mr. Pickles are the same entity? And I didn't know? Sean is Mr. Pickles. Hey! Sean, how do you like pickles? It's kind of an out there question. Like, you know, you're probably sitting there saying, like, you know, where and why would she ask me such a question? But are you a fan of pickles? This may or may not be used against you in a court of law. I had no idea. That's so cool, though. Well, thank you so much for the 5 gifties on Twitch and the 10 gifties over on YouTube. Literally so kind, so generous, gamer. That is a whole lot of money for you to spend on the stream, and I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, gamer. You have no idea how much it means. Fresh and homemade. I want to make homemade pickles. I feel like they'd be really yummy. And you're hunting Amphi? I hope you get it soon, gamer. Good luck with the Ampharos hunt. I'm assuming you're doing regular. Well, I guess it would have to be regular. I don't know why I almost asked you if you were shiny hunting like Mega Ampharos, but I don't think that's like possible. I don't know, chat. I'm just here. Gotta go back to work. Have a good one. I hope work is magical. Thank you so much for doing this in your very brief moments while you were at work. That's just so beyond generous, and I appreciate it more than words could ever express. Wait, are we at 69 subs over on Twitch? Is that real? Is that real? Also, that did absolutely push us over the sub goal. Let me update the sub counter here real quick. Because that should put us at 17. 17 out of 10, which means we actually need a new sub goal. We'll go ahead and do 20 then. Oh, Logan, I see your poll. Mods, if one of you guys could grab the poll for me over on Twitch, I would greatly appreciate it. For Logan's channel points. For all you YouTube people, I'm gonna allow you guys to participate in said poll. Logan wants to know, how do you make your sandwich? You have your option of 1, bread, cheese, meat. Wait, bread, cheese, meat, bread. So like bread, cheese, meat, bread. We have option 2, calls your local Subway. Or 3, Mom, I'm hungry. YouTube people, what would you like to say? I see my favorite electric type on screen and you killed him. Listen, I'm just trying to get levels. I'm trying to shiny hunt him. I'm trying to befriend him, actually. That's the crazy thing. My favorite Pokemon is in the Isle of Armor, but I'm not there yet, and I have to find 100 Alolan Diglett to get it. That's so awful. Well, hopefully you can find him. There's at least, like, plenty of guides online at this point. So, if you just want to speedrun it, thankfully you at least have the ability to do it, as opposed to, like, when the game first came out and everyone had to actually manually find every single one of them because there wasn't a guide out yet. So, such an awful time back then. Option 5, find something else. You know what? Fair. I'm doing something called an A to Z challenge, getting a shiny of a mon that starts with the letter or evolves into a mon that starts with that letter. Interesting. Okay. I'm understanding. I'm understanding. It's kind of like how when Vandy and I are bored on road trips, we'll do what we call the Pokemon game, where, like, Chat, someone give me a random Pokemon in chat. Someone give me a random Pokemon. Chingling? Okay. So the rule of it would be that I now have to come up with a Pokemon that starts with the... So Chingling ends with G, right? My Pokemon that I say has to start with G. So I would say Gastrodon. And then Waffy would be like, okay, Gastrodon starts with N. So then you would say Noctowl. You know, and you just, yeah, Ninetales, exactly. And you just keep going. And it reaches the point where, like, you can't repeat Amon. So it's really good to do in, like, a circle as, like, a group activity, if you will. Because if someone can't think of a Pokemon within, like, 15 seconds without repeating, then they're, like, kicked out. And so it's, like, an elimination thing to, like, see how far you can go around the circle. We did it at, like, PAX East. Kiana, welcome to the stream, gamer. I said Nidoran. You're cooking. You're cooking. How are you? I'm good. We're shiny hunting on technically our third route here. Shiny odds are 1 in 35. We have the potential for either Jolteon or Luxray, so I really can't complain. So it's the game of concentration with extra steps. It's like, yeah, the concentration game, but like Pokemon. But like I said, it's really good to do in like a car if you just need to pass time, especially, you know, there's a lot of Pokemon to go off of. If you start to run out, because a lot of Pokemon end in like the letter N. So like the letter N typically gets eliminated pretty early on, to be honest with you. If you reach a point where you run out of a certain letter, you'll just go to like the second last one. So, like, if you run out of whatever it would be, you just go to the second last one. You just see how long you can go. You're doing good. Love to see it. Love to see it. Anyone have any fun, like, either weekend and or Valentine's Day plans? All I know is Vandy's taking me out to eat at like one of my favorite restaurants, and I'm pretty excited. Other than that, I don't think we have plans. We're very simple. Hi, Cascade. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Congrats on your Nebby. Twitch people, if you haven't done your daily catch a Pokemon for 1 channel point, you can add to your collection today. Cheeto's a cool name for the Luxray. We'll see what color it is, because they're all custom shinies. So with them all being custom shinies, they could look like anything. You know what I mean? Kiss to Cry, congrats on your gifted. Yeah, we've had... Someone came in, gifted 10 on YouTube and 10 or 5 on Twitch. Like, just 15 gifted back to back. It was so generous. So generous. Congratulations, though. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your ad-free viewing experience. Every Valentine's Day is the same for me since I always spend time with my 2 dogs at their favorite dog cafe. That's so wholesome, though. That's so wholesome. A little doggy cafe. I'm waking up at 7:30, running to the nearest Target as it opens, buy a ton of the 50% off candy for the next 8 months. Honestly, that's smart. That's very smart. I tried to like look, I had to go to Kroger today when I got all the stuff to make pad thai. And I tried to go through the like candy aisle and I was like, do I get it? Do I not? Do I get it? Do I not? Do I get it? Do I not? And I was like, listen, this is going to be my rule. If I find like a candy where like I know I can't live without it, then I'll buy it. And thankfully, I didn't run into a candy that I couldn't live without. So that made it at least a little easier. Risky, welcome to the stream, gamer. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome, welcome. Are you looking forward to Switch 2? I am looking forward to Switch 2. I'm very excited, to be honest with you. My only downside is I feel like it's probably going to be pretty hard to get your hands on, considering how hard it was to get an OLED when the OLED first came out. But I'm hoping that's why they're taking so much time with it, is to try to make sure that we're able to get, like, having, like, just so much of a surplus of a stock to where when stores get them, they're able to give a large amount to each store, is my hope. My hope, at least. No PLZA news. We're going to get some on Pokemon Day. And Pokemon Day is February 27th. So, thankfully, we're going to be able to get some news very, very soon. You're going to have news in less than 30 days. So, we'll definitely get a release date. We'll definitely get a follow-up. They've definitely been, like, secretive this year, so. I'm honestly here for it. Leaguer said Switch 2 might cost $400 to $450. We'll see. How much did an OLED cost, chat? I can't remember. How much are OLEDs? Like $350, right? If I'm not mistaken. Whooper. Chat, you've been Whoopered. How do you feel? How do you feel? Yeah, OLED was like $350. If it's that much of a step up in specs, it does make sense for it to cost about $100 more. You know what I mean? You gotta think about it this way. Like, if people are complaining that the OLED isn't strong enough and can't run the games that they want it to run, right? In order to have the system be able to run better and be stronger, you have to pay for the parts in order for that to be able to be possible, right? That's the way I look at it, but we'll definitely see. I heard that, like, the Switch 2 version, when it's docked especially, is like 3 times the strength of an OLED. So, I can't complain too much, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's expensive. And, like, I'm definitely not trying to say that that's, like, not a lot of money, right? But thankfully, it should be a situation realistically where, like, assuming GameStop isn't just completely obsolete by the time that OLEDs get the Switch 2 gets released, in theory, right, you should be able to, like, trade in an OLED and be able to get the Switch 2 with, like, at least a decent amount of money back in your pockets, right? You know what I mean? So you're not actually paying $450. That's the way I look at it. But we'll see. We'll see, we'll see. Hi, Danko. How we doing? How's life? How's the wife and kids, Danko? I haven't asked about the wife and kids in a minute. Unless watching YouTube by yourself counts as Valentine's Day plans, it absolutely does. Self-care is the best care, let me tell you. Sometimes, like, you just gotta enjoy the little moments in life. Like me, when Onyx Storm came out, threw on a little, like, those, like, ambiance videos where it's, like, imagining yourself in, like, a cozy fantasy cafe. You know what I mean? Or something like that. Or you're, like, in, like, some kind of, like, gothic college. You know what I mean? So, like, you have the sound of, like, the rain, the fantasy music, all that kind of stuff. It's, like, cozy outside. You light a candle. The vibes are set. Like, that is self-care. That is, like, chef's kiss. And no one can ever take that away from you, chat. No one can ever take that away from you. Hi, Trey. Welcome to the stream, gamer. Xbox is putting their games on PlayStation, but Nintendo can't run Xbox games. A lot of times it's, like, licensing issues and stuff like that, where they're trying to make titles pretty exclusive to whatever console they're on. Is definitely the one thing that I noticed, especially at my time working at GameStop. But I know specifically, I used to be on a Nintendo podcast. That was just words I couldn't say for some reason. I used to be on a Nintendo podcast, and someone who was very knowledgeable in the behind the scenes of Nintendo and understanding the conversation that brands have with each other in regards to games, they were talking about how the developers of Call of Duty said that they were very much so like looking forward to the specs and what is possible with the Switch 2, because like apparently Call of Duty is willing and in negotiations to talk about bringing Call of Duty to Nintendo Switch, which opens the door for a lot of other games. But if you think about it in vice versa, right? Like Xbox doesn't have Mario games, or you know what I mean? Like there are a lot of things that are exclusive to just Switch too. And that's not to say that Xbox can't run Switch games. They absolutely can. They just choose not to for like licensing, because it's like, it forces you to have more consoles that way. It's like, oh, you want to play Mario? You're going to have a Switch. You know? Oh, you want to play God of War? You're going to either have a PC or a PlayStation. You know what I mean? What other games do you stream? I stream Baldur's Gate. I stream a little bit of Dragon Age the Veilguard. But I'm mainly Pokemon. Obviously, like, cozy games, just chatting, all that kind of stuff. But Pokemon is definitely, like, my niche, if you will. Nintendo can run PS5 games. They just run like a dumpster. I mean, to be fair, you gotta also keep this in mind. A new PlayStation 5 is like $600, right? That's like you having like the iPhone 30, right? An iPhone 30, not the iPhone 16, an iPhone 30. And your friend has the iPhone 10, right? If you hand both of those people the same game to play on their phone, the iPhone 30 is going to run it way better than the iPhone 10. Because the parts and the technology behind the iPhone 30 is going to be so much more advanced than the iPhone 10. Because the iPhone 30 costs $600 and the iPhone 10 costs you, what did we say? $350? So, obviously by paying basically double the price, you're going to get double, if not triple, the amount of power. So, that's just what comes with the territory. But because Nintendo's such a, like, family console, if you will, a lot of families don't want to be able to spend $600 for their kids to be able to play Mario Party. You know what I mean? Digital's like 50 cheaper, yeah. It sure is. What about my old Nokia 3310? Can I download games on there? You probably could. Will it run very well? Probably not, but you could. Poppyo's been getting hate on the internet? I don't know about that. I think Poppyo's very popular. I think Poplio's a little baby. Little baby. Thank you so much for the follow, gamer, by the way. Immensely appreciate it. How we doing, Americam, though? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. It is an honor to have you here today. When the iPhone 30 is a thing, it'll cost you a house and a liver. I mean, if you think about it this way, 𝗏𝗏𝗏, you only need one kidney. Who's to say you need to be greedy and keep both? Who's to say? Got out early for work for snow, so he took a little nap. This is my life now. You know what? Enjoy your naps. As someone with raging insomnia, that's only progressively getting worse, by the way, I would love to be able to nap. I really would. Do you know what time I went to bed, chat? I went to bed at 6:30 in the morning. I woke up at 2. I just don't get tired anymore. And it's not like I'm, you know, drinking like an energy drink through the night either. I simply do not get tired. And if I go to bed and I'm not at my computer and I'm not like even doing things, I just can't sleep either. I just toss and turn the entire night. Are you a New Yorker? You have a New York accent. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska. And currently I live in Atlanta. But I do have friends who are New Yorkers. I have a lot of New York friends. How many? I have a lot of New York friends. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 friends that live in New York. English isn't my first language. You're all good. You are all good. To be fair, most people who live in the South, they got that Southern twang and they kind of talk like this. Well, I'll be my sweet sugar sweet pie. We're gonna get ourselves a Luxio today, chat. I are a New Yorker. Very good, Dan. I like that. It's like in movies. You gotta put on your sweet Southern Belle voice. Well, hi there, sweet pea. Can I get a venti iced caramel macchiato? I don't know. Atlanta's a very interesting area. A lot of people don't realize Atlanta is very, very culturally diverse. And they all have like their own kind of like areas, if you will. That's like either ITP or OTP, which is like inside the perimeter, outside the perimeter. If you're from Atlanta, you know what that means. But there's so many different cultures here, and it's so cool to see because you can get really good food here too because of it. But we have a very strong like Latina community. We have a very strong Black community. Like there's just so many different, it's such a melting pot. It's so similar to New York in that way. Like, and it's also kind of cool because it allows you to like really educate yourself and like, I don't even know, like, appreciate cultures that, like, you didn't, I don't want to say know before, but you get to meet so many cool people and just, like, understand so many different perspectives and, like, try a whole bunch of really cool food. So, I don't know. It's really, really cool. Atlanta's probably one of the most, like, diverse places I've ever just, like, lived. It's super sick. Is Atlanta a cold city? No. Thankfully, Atlanta's very warm. Atlanta's in the south. It's right by Florida. So we're very, like, humid. We're not, like, tropical. We're basically, like, if you put New York in the south. Hey, chat! We got Jolteon! Which I think has color change, which is a little sad. But we got blue Jolteon! What a baby! My job has 2 locations, one in Michigan and one in Atlanta. Ayo. Jolteon looks so good, chat. It's so good. It is blue raspberry flavored. Indeed. The song is not the vibe. Skip it. I've never seen snow in my life. I have unfortunately seen way too many. Way too many inches of snow. I say y'all a lot. I say y'all all the time. Like all y'all. It just comes out. I don't even realize I'm saying it. He's got that blue Gatorade in him. That's so true, chat. You guys are so intelligent. Do you have a PS5 Pro? I do not own a PlayStation in any capacity, unfortunately. There just weren't games that I was really interested in that was on the PlayStation. And if it was one, then I could have it on PC, so. We got it. Okay, let me see if Jolteon is taken by a member. It's not, actually. That's very shocking. I would have for sure thought that Jolteon would have been taken. Okay. All right, I'm not going to question it. All right. Chat, with that being said, you guys get to name our Jolteon. So, what would you like it to be named? I will add your nicknames to the wheel, and then we will spin it. Oops. All right, we have Booty, we have Booty, we have Blution. You just finished the main story arc for Sun and I told my sister when she asked earlier, I picked because she wants Moon. When I told her Poplio, she responded by saying, I'm waiting for the other half, Storm the Fire. We have Raspberry. We have Bluey. Oops, I can spell Bluey. I know I can. Okay, we have Bluey. We have Blue, Raspberry. Blue Raspberry Icy. Chidori. Candy Floss. I'm going in order, by the way, so if I haven't said yours, it's just because I haven't gotten to it yet. Gatorade. Steve. Not Glaceon. All right. Sonic. Okay. Here we go, chat. We have the Wheel of Nicknames. Let us see which nickname we get today. We have Booty, which was Ariel. Congratulations. You have Booty. Or I guess we have Booty as a collective. Alrighty. Booty! Oh, because of the Booty emo. I forgot about that. Alright. Let us perceive Jolteon here real quick, chat. Or should I say, let us perceive Booty, chat, which is insane. So, it has Iron Barbs, which is actually better than Color Change. I'm so happy it doesn't have Color Change. Naive Nature, holding an Icy Rock with Thundershock, Electric Terrain, and Charge Beam, which is not a bad moveset either. I cannot complain about this. Look at us go, chat. This run, I don't know if I can say it out loud, but it is looking promising. It's looking semi-promising. I'm feeling brave, chat. I'm feeling brave. I'm feeling like maybe we make it to Gym 3 this time and not get our absolute booty butts kicked. I think there could be a chance. Of course, it's a winter storm forming from Colorado that's hitting Michigan tomorrow. Well, I hope that it's not awful for you. I know Omaha's gonna get, like, nailed. They're supposed to get, like, 4 inches of snow. So. Is the storm a giraffe? And does the giraffe have a name? Chat, if you had a pet giraffe, what would you name it? Hey, Rayquaza! How's it going? Big fan of your work. Let me tell you. Me and Rayquaza, your cousin, we go way back. We go way back. Tailwind is nuts to have on the team. You would name your giraffe Rayquaza? That's really kind of you. What was the one in Madagascar named? It wasn't Marty, because that was the lion, right? I think. Do you like JRPGs? Yeah. I think so. My favorite game I played recently was, like I said, Dragon Age: The 𝗟𝗡𝗗𝗅. Here's another rude comment about Poplio, is that this is real. It's ugly, and its Evo is worse, and its final Evo's a bit better, but still ugly. Here's the thing, though. Like, every single Pokemon is gonna get hate. You know what I mean? Like, there's not a timeline where, like, somewhere someone in the world is, like, isn't gonna not like your Pokemon, right? Like, one of my favorite Pokemon is Flareon. Flareon is hated on by, like, everyone for being, like, the worst evolution. So, you know? Does their negative opinion of Flareon, like, change the fact that it's my favorite or, like, take away from that? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? Do I agree with them? No. Do I agree that the shiny is awful? Yes. But, you know, you just take it with a grain of salt. Because chances are you might not like their favorite Pokemon. You know? Yeah, I heard the new Xenoblade's coming out. Very, very exciting. Xenoblade's just such a good game. Like, just such a well-established title. You know what I mean? Like, Xenoblade hasn't really made a bad game, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but, like, Xenoblade hasn't missed. They're just consistently good. I love Charizard and it gets the most hate. I'm Charizard's biggest hater. And KC and I are still friends. Yeah. Poplio's getting the most hate of any Pokemon ever? I might have to disagree. Hey! It's not ideal. It's kind of giving spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. But it is fully evolved. I don't like the way he's looking at me. It's such an unsettling Pokemon. It really is. Stop acupressuring. And just stay in the ball so I don't have to look at you. Stop acupressure. Is that your only move? Are we catching a Watchog that has no other moves, chat? I am concerned it has no other moves. I appreciate it, Storm the Fire. Thank you, thank you. Okay, there's no way anyone has this taken. No one has Pat Rat? Didn't think so. Okay, anyways. I understand it's Watchog, but they're labeled by their lowest form of their evolution on the dock. Alright, chat. Give me nicknames for this fine, esteemed, distinguished gentleman. All right. We have Mort. We have King Julian. We have Wild Kratz Bat. We have the Watcher. Anyone else got a lovely nickname for this silly guy? Silly guy who really might only have one move. Sorry, my work group chat is exploding and I was just making sure we were good. Okay. We are good. All right, we have a Lash. Okay. Here we go. We spin the wheel. His name shall be Wild Kratz back. I don't know what that means, but Wild Kratz Bat. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Does it only have one move? Let's find out. No, it does. It just didn't use any of them. Okay. So it's Bold Nature. Inner Focus has an ability, so this thing is not getting flinched. Hold back, round, acupressure, and super fang. Okay. What does this do? These are hold back when it attacks, and the target is left with at least 1 HP. So it's like False Swipe, but not? Whose move is this? Who learns this? It doesn't even tell me. The move named Hold Back? I don't know a single Pokemon who knows this move. It's an exclusive normal type move used by Celebi that was introduced in Gen 6 from the Pokemon Bank event. It's also known by a Munchlax that was given out through Pokemon Sun and Moon's mystery gift upon release date alongside Happy Hour. It's a Celebi move. Okay. Sure. I love the video game, chat. Okay. Let's just switch this around. What a wild time to be alive. All right. It is a very interesting moveset. I agree. But I mean, of the runs that we've had, this is looking semi-promising. I'm feeling like there might be hope for us after all. Okay. That first trainer having Tailo had me worried. I was like, wait, did the trainers not randomize? We're good. We're so good. Yeah, I don't blame you. I hadn't heard of it either until I looked it up, Storm. I was very, very confused. I think so was the rest of chat. I think we were all collectively befuddled. Chat, do you feel like it was a collective befuddle? All right. There's a lot of cinnamon powder left at the bottom of that. If I end up choking, chat, it's because there's cinnamon in my soul now. Wow, okay. Yeah, I think it's just in my bloodstream now. That doesn't sound fun. Well, usually it, like, you know, mixes in a little bit. It was just all at the bottom. And so when I drank the last little sip, it was just like taking just a spoon straight full of cinnamon in your mouth. You know what I mean? And then it, like, it's grainy, so it sticks to your mouth and, like, your uvula and, like, all parts of your throat as it goes down. We're just gonna keep hydrating rapidly. Also, chat, do you like my Snoopy cup? It's so... Ignore the lipstick on it, but, like... Isn't it just a little cutie patootie? I'm not a Stanley girl. This is the only Stanley I've ever bought in my life because I said, how do I not buy it? How does one not purchase this little guy? You know? And the little bow on the straw. Yeah, it was an accidental cinnamon challenge. I had nothing but the purest of intentions. My sister loves collecting Stanleys. I'm not a Stanley girly. I'm really not. Like, I genuinely only have that one because it's cute. I think my favorite is Owala. I'm 100% Owala as, like, of all of the ones that have ever released since, like, high school, you know, back when, like, the Hydro Flasks were really popular. And then I can't remember. There was one that came out before the Hydro Flask. But the only way I can describe it, I can't remember for the life of me what it was called. It had the nipple lids where you had to bite on it to get it to, like, open and then you would suck. And it was, like, rubber for, like, the top that you had to bite down on. Someone has to know what I'm talking about. They what? I'm so serious. I can't remember the brand name to save my life. But you literally, it was a rubber top and you had to bite down on it. And once you bit, then you could, they literally called them nipple lids. I can't remember what that Waddle brand was. No, it's not that one. Oh, is this the music? Let me check. It is, actually. It sure is. I don't know how you called that, but it is. I'm gonna find it. It was this, but it was like a main brand. Let's just try popular water bottle. We'll say like 2014. The camelback! That's what it was. I found it. Okay. Okay, we're so back. This doesn't dox my location anywhere, right? No. Okay. Stop giving me pop-ups. Okay. So it's like this. They look like this.
𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 says, I don't think I've ever been more flashbanged by words in my life.
They look like this. This is obviously like, you know, the 2025 version, right? But it had a rubber top like this. And in order to be able to suck out of it so it wouldn't like leak if the top was out, right? You had to bite down on it. And by biting down on this like little rubber top, it would like split and then like you'd be able to like suck water out of the crack. So people called them nipple lids because you would bite down and then you would suck. I'm so serious, chat. Like, that's just what they were called. But yeah, these were like the water bottles that were like really popular when I was in like high school. Everyone had one of these. If you didn't have one of these, you were not cool. But yeah, anyways. All of that to say, 𝗏𝗏𝗏s are my favorite water bottle brand since those. The explanation threw me so out of whack, but like that's literally what you did. That was the only way for you to be able to drink out of it. There was no other way unless you literally unscrewed the lid. And you would bite down on it and you would suck. That's just it. That's just how you had to do it. I'm not even trying to be weird about it. That was the only way for you to be able to drink out of it, unironically. That's fascinating, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I cannot say I've ever milked a cow. Which is very ironic considering the fact that I'm from Nebraska and that's what people think that we do in our free times. But no, I have not. One of my roomies got your advanced shaker cup. Aw, that's very kind of them. I hope they enjoy it. I hope they enjoy it. So you want us to send you one? I don't think that's necessarily the case. But no, that's genuinely, you genuinely had to bite and suck in order to get the water out of it. Like I said, I'm not even trying to like make it sound weird. That is the only way you were able to get water out of the cup. That was the sole mechanic. That was how it was designed. You had to bite and you had to suck. That's it. What the hell did I walk in on? Okay, so we were talking about like different kinds of water bottles, right? And I was talking about how I got this Snoopy Stanley cup, but I don't like Stanleys and I literally only got this because it was that cute of a design. And then I said my favorite's probably 𝗏𝗏𝗏, and the only thing that's come close to like my love for 𝗏𝗏𝗏 water bottles is like the one I had in high school. And I couldn't remember what brand of it that it was, but all I remembered was that it had like a rubber top to it. And in order for you to be able to drink out of it, you had to be able to bite. You literally bit down on the top, and that would cause the top to like split, and you'd have an opening in the middle, and then you would suck. And that was the design mechanic of the drink. It's very tedious to drink out of it. It really wasn't at the time, though. Like, you would think that, but, like, it's just as mindless as doing this. The only thing is you would just, like, bite down a little bit at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing the same motion regardless. But yeah, it was the camelback ones from way back when. I say way back when. It was like 2014. Guess what? I'm afraid to ask that, but what exotic? 2014 was 11 years ago. That makes me want to actually explosively vomit. But also at the same time, if I think about like where I was in 2014, it does feel like it was a long time ago. Like me being what, a sophomore in high school doesn't even feel real. So it's just the concept of 2014, you know? Wasn't it one of those that were intended for people to train their jaw while hydrating? I don't think it was the intention. It might have been like an added benefit. I don't think they like directly advertised it, right? It wasn't one of those where it was like, drink this and your jaw will become more defined. You know what I mean? I think it just kind of happened. What do you do if Dust Noir shines? What I will probably do is I'll let chat vote. I'll let chat choose whether they want to have that over Dusclops and just have both. If chat says no, then I will re-encounter, and the next Pokemon after Dust Noir, I'll just force to be shiny and we'll catch it. That way we're not sitting there hunting for like 8 million years. So that will probably be the plan. So obviously the one we catch after Dust Noir won't immediately be shiny, but we'll just catch it like it is, if you will. And then I'll just force it to be shiny manually. Hey, Vaporeon's here. We could just start catching the Kanto trio one by one, chat. Also, chat, apparently, for all you Pokemon Unite fans, Alolan Raichu is coming to the game after Suicune. So we now have Pikachu and Alolan Raichu, 2 separate evolution lines. 2 separate evolution lines. So Suicune is the one that we'll get on Pokemon Day. It's so passively broken, it's not even funny. And then we have Alolan Raichu coming after Suicune. So, a little bit of lore. I just realized in June, I would have graduated 15 years ago. Wow. I graduated in 2017. So, I'm almost at like my 10-year. Wait, I didn't see Winged Mikey's or Exotics thing. 4 days ago, one of our cows gave birth to a babe, all her own with no help. We've named her BB Mocha, and she's very silly. Aww. What a baby. I didn't see your message originally. I was waiting for it. There we go. But that's so exciting. Congratulations on all the little baby cows. Congratulations. I did see someone asking about cereal bowls with the straw built in. Those were, like, esteemed technology from back in the day. I remember seeing those for the first time, and I'm like, wow, now this is innovation. Hey, oh my gosh, chat, we're manifesting. It has drizzle, we're cooking. Chat, it's so broken, it's Jover. Chat, this might be the run. This might be the run. Don't clamp me in the rain. That's so disrespectful. I was about to switch anyways. Oh my. Okay. I'm gonna super fan because it's guaranteed to do half HP. You know what? If we lose this thing to a Vaporeon, I'm not even gonna be mad. guess what? We didn't lose Wild Kratts Bat. I don't even know what that means, but we didn't lose him. I don't even know what that means. All right. Is a Vaporeon taken? It is, actually. It is. I am sorry, chat. You do not get to name this one. But if you wish to claim an evolution line of your own, you can be a tier 2 sub over on Twitch. And you can choose any evolution line that is not already taken. Or you can become a Woodland Guardian over on YouTube. Either of those two things will allow you to claim an evolution line just like 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝚑 did with Riptide, the Vaporeon. I was going to name him Mint Chip. I was going to throw in Pistachio. Just to see if it would get it in the wheel. Alrighty. Let's perceive, chat. Okay, Wild Kratts is an animated kid show teaching about animals and stuff. The animation style of the bat matches how the rat looks. Okay. Oh, so it's literally Wild Kratts bats. I get it now. Okay, thank you for the lore. I was like, I don't know what that means, but we got it here. Alrighty, here we go. We have Riptide the Vaporeon. It's a modest with drizzle. Chat, we're cooking. Water Gun, Parting Shot, Clamp, and Payback as of right now. Chat, this might be the run. I think... Methinks this could be the run. I don't want to jinx it, but the possibilities right now? Seeming to be good. Also, the fact that this one has drizzle and the other one doesn't, shocking. Can I leave? Thank you. Knock on wood, we don't even need wood. I mean, unless you do, in which case, like, congratulations, pop off. But, like, we, chat, do not need wood. All right, we're gonna water gun. Oh my, okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. To the Shadow Realm. All right. Hey, Mega Garchomp, how are you doing today? Lovely weather we're having. Bye. I love what you've done with your face and mouth and hair and molars and bye. We totally didn't murder your child. No, we would never. We would never, chat. Never would we ever. Can I beat this thing? I don't know if I can. Well, I'll just do this. I need some ibuprofen. That means I'm... Oh, cramps and migraines. It's such an awful combo. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sending you all my love. Ibuprofen, I live off of. Also, for all my guys in chat, you can just plug your ears for the next 30 seconds because I'm being like girl code here real quick. So, if you don't have ovaries, just plug your ears and pretend you don't care and you're not here for 30 seconds, okay? For all my girly pops out there, ever since we found out that like a lot of tampons literally have lead and there's another really bad poisonous ingredient that was in it. I can't remember what the other one was. But I stopped using tampons altogether and I switched over to Dis. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. I used to have endometriosis symptoms that were so bad it would knock me to the floor and I would almost pass out unconscious because my cramps were that painful and doctors kept telling me that there was nothing they could do about it. I switched over to using Dis instead of tampons and my symptoms have basically gone away. I don't get cramps anymore. And my symptoms for having periods went from literally being a 9 out of 10 to just excruciating pain and nearly blacking out every time I got my period, to I have mild back pain and maybe a headache, and I don't get cramps anymore. So, something to look into if you feel like it might be a good fit for you. It's a little bit of an adjustment. You know, it's going to take you a few tries to, like, get used to it. But the difference it had in my symptoms, astronomical. Astronomical. Where can I buy? I get mine at Target. You can also order them online. I believe I use the Soft Disc brand. But, like I said, you definitely have to, like, get used to it a little bit. It's very different. But for me personally, my period symptoms no longer really exist. And every single one that I have had since switching has just progressively gotten better and better. So. All right, for all my guys. Football. How did we feel? All my Chiefs fans were laughing and crying at the same time. Patrick Mahomes needs to, you know, reconsider. All my Eagles fans, can I get a fly high and a caw-caw? See, we evened it out. We evened it out, chat. I wish the game could have been better, but it is what it is. I wish Patrick Mahomes didn't just throw the ball into the dirt at every single possession. Because I'm going to keep it so real. The announcers were like, you know, Travis Kelce has only caught 1 of 3 passes to him this game. And I'm like, well, yeah. Because the other ones thrown to him were literally in the dirt. Like, Travis has 3 people collapsing on him. And Patrick literally threw the ball to, like, his shoes. And they're like, Travis. I can't believe it. It's like, it wasn't to him. Brother. Get the man some contact lenses and then we can have a conversation. You know? Working Super Bowl Sunday was an experience. My head cashier were following the score the whole night because 6:30 onward was dead. Oh, I can only imagine. I can only imagine. I would have missed all 3 catches. I mean, me too, honestly. Me too, for sure. I wish I was in Philly for the after game shenanigans. It looked lit. I don't know. Maybe it's just a me thing, right? And I'm fully aware that I just might be the odd one out as being like, you know, little neurodivergent, right? I don't think I've ever been like, oh my God, my team won the Super Bowl. Let's go do destruction of property. You know what I mean? Like, they were setting jerseys on fire in the streets. They were, like, dismantling, like, street lights. Like, traffic lights. Like, some windows were smashed in. I have never had that, like, deep desire to be like, not Chiefs win. Eagles win. Fly high. Caw-caw. Let's leave the stadium and do destruction of property. Dap me up, brother. You know what I mean? Like, I've never had that. So, that's my thing. Like, I would for sure have fun at a party. Oh my gosh, it's Bingus, baby! Bingus? It's, oh my God. It's you, but small. It's you, but smaller. You, but Orpal. We'll get you a good little grimace shake. A little grimace shake in the belly. And then We watched the magic happen. Thoughts? Bingus agrees. Bingus stands in solidarity of the 𝗔𝗓𝚘𝚗𝚗𝚗. You don't have a desire to commit crimes after your team wins? Huh, strange. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I'm just here. It does look like a 𝗔𝗓𝚘𝚗𝗃𝗓. It seems like the little kid who would be in like the car seat in the back of the car, and you hand it like a 𝗔𝗓𝚘𝚗, and like the idea and concept that a drink can be purple, like purple ice cream to a kid, is enough to send them to Saturn. You know what I mean? They grew up their entire lives being like chocolate, vanilla, strawberry. You hand them purple, it's a whole new ball game. Like the Mean Girl style, the limit does not exist. You know what I mean? You hand it that purple shake, it's got two hands, its eyes light up, it's like a cat, the hair stands up on the back of its neck, and it's like, oh my god. It's magic. There's sorcery. The McDonald's workers are witches, chat. Anyways, is Cleffa taken? It is not, which means you guys get to name it. Hi, Hannah, by the way. Hello, hello. What are we naming it? What are we naming Cleffa? Hi, Robert. Welcome to the stream. All right, we have Starry-Eyed. We have Grimace. We have Cosmic. We have 𝗔𝗓𝚘𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗𝚗. We have the Witch Donalds. We have Peanut. We have Bingus. And we have Ronald. All right, any last minute nicknames or ones that I missed that you wish to add before we spin the wheel? Baby Gengar. Is Forehead still alive? Forehead is in Emerald Imperium. So yes, but just not in this game. It's in the other game. We have Baby Gengar and Baby Chungus. We have Bobby. We have Chibi. We already have Grimace on there. Okay. We're gonna go with these. And chat, let's spin that wheel. It's Cosmic, which I believe was Pokemon Lover. Congratulations. Congratulations. Cosmic. All right. Thematically appropriate nickname achieved. For real. Okay. Let's be brave. I'm feeling brave. It's a clan pearl. We win. We just need to become friends with it and give it a moonstone. Our team chat is so good. Like, the ability to potentially have Clefable on the team, insane. It's so good. Hi, Evil Monkey. Welcome to the stream. It's 3:40 a.m. Why am I still alive? I even exercised today. Listen, I went to bed at 6:30 in the morning, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 I did my workout. I did all the things. I just don't get tired anymore. My brother got up for work. I was like acting like it was 1 in the afternoon. I'm like, hey bud, how's it going? How we feeling? Ready to go to work? Ready to have a good day? And he's like, you haven't slept yet? And I'm like, nope, not even close. Don't even feel like I'm tired. Anyways, chat. This is Cosmic. It's brave-natured with Mega Launcher as an ability. Thundershock, Misty Terrain, Aromatic Mist, and Disarming Voice, which, like, isn't awful. Is it like an S-tier moveset? No. Do we have potential with this, though? Yes. So, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it for what it is. We're gonna run with it. We're gonna run all the way to Team Magma. Hello, Combuskin. We're gonna switch train Cosmic as much as possible as well. We do have randomized marts as well, like secondary marts. So, that should, in theory, help with potentially getting a move stone early. How does Clef evolve? Cleffa into Clefairy is Friendship. Clefairy into Clefable is Moonstone. So, exciting thing for next month. You're going to the Ghibli Museum. I didn't even know one existed. Where is it? I'm assuming in Japan? I'm so jealous. I hope you have a magical time. I hope you have the most magical time that has ever timed. You would miss and then clamp me. That's so disrespectful. I missed 2 charge beams? I didn't realize it was Miss Your Enemy Day. Okay. Japan has several of those, even open air ones. Had no idea. Not even an inkling that that was a thing. Yeah, the blue Jolteon's so good. So good. Tokyo, Japan, they sell tickets for the entire month once a month. They sell it really quick, like 20 minutes. Wow. That's so cool, though. I, too, miss my enemy. Enemies to lovers? For real, for real? It's the start of every romantasy book? Alrighty. Oh, that's not ideal. It's randomized movesets, though. I'm gonna Kendrick. We're gonna Confuse Ray. This is a little scary. I'm gonna Shockwave just to bait some movesets here. It might not have the moves. What if I Ominous Wind? Free turn to do it. I'm just gonna spam Confuse Ray. Wow, I'm so good at the prediction. Okay. It's faster than me too, so I just have to be careful. I don't think it has it. Okay. That was a little scary. A little scary. Kelsey might retire. I mean, maybe. I don't think, he's definitely getting to the age where he can. He just seems to be very involved in the Chiefs still. Personally. So, I would be kind of surprised if he did. Robert! Thank you so much for the is that 48? Yeah, 248. Dusclops look like an egg. Dusclops' eye looks like an egg. You know what? I respect it. I'll double down. I'll double down on that opinion. Chat, what if Dusclops secretly all along are just walking eggs? How would that make you feel? They start the egg revolution. I'm just saying. Nothing is technically ever off the table, right? Real life Pokemon Center would be dope. There's a few. They're just in very specific locations. Like, I know that there's some in Japan. I think there's one in Chicago as well. I forget where the rest of them are, but it is nice to be able to buy, like, Pokemon stuff at actual face value, as opposed to getting scalped 24/7. Like, that was the Hey, 𝗟𝗓𝗡! How are we doing today? How are we doing today? Are we having a good day? A good day, not a great day? That did nothing! Okay. I'm gonna go into Kratz. Just because I can. Literally just because I can. We're both just gonna keep fairy winding each other? Alright, neat. We're gonna... I'm gonna Ice Shard the Noibat, just get it out. And then we can double in. Okay. Who wants to learn Fairy Wind? Oh, 𝗏𝗏𝗄. Okay, Fairy Wind is base 40, Disarming Voice is... Okay, so Disarming Voice just never misses. Okay, so then Disarming Voice is better than Fairy Wind. Because it's the same thing, it's just one never misses. Okay. We're keeping Disarming Voice. Let me voice disarmingly. And we miss Fury Swipes anyways. Chat, why do we try? Why do we try? Okay. Yippee! Tobin played the Radical Red version of Ruby and Sapphire, and those kids had Zeraora and Zygarde on that bridge. Hey, yo! Is he doing Emerald Imperium? Because that's what I did last night, to be honest with you. It was fun. I don't think I really have, like, struggled yet, even with, like, things being randomized. So, I'm kind of cooking. I'm kind of feeling okay. Our team in that game is nuts, too. Like, we're finally getting to a point where we actually don't have just dog shit as a team, which is super nice. You just beat Emerald Imperium? Okay. It is indeed cry-worthy. Okay, so when does the difficulty spike happen? Because I'm not going to lie, everyone is like, I think it's harder than Radical Red. I beat Roxanne, and I never came close to losing a single Pokemon. So, I'm just wondering when it gets hard. How broken is Suicune? Suicune's passive is the same thing as Tyranitar's ult. Where if you are a frozen enemy and you are below a certain HP percentage, it's an immediate execute. And its entire gimmick is that it puts water on the ground either via Surf or via Whirlpool. And Whirlpool moves, by the way, like Delphox Fire Spin. And then you use its secondary move to freeze the water that's on the ground. And any Pokemon that's on the water that's frozen becomes frozen, and not only becomes frozen, takes damage. But then you can also stack the freeze with, you know, Lapras, Mamo, A9, Glaceon, etc. So you're just permanently freezing. And then because of Suicune's passive, not a move, passive, it immediately executes once they're below a certain HP percentage. So you can literally just permafreeze and execute. Infinitely. Infinitely. Hi, Ace. Did that bring you out of the woodworks? Ace was like, they what? I'm more Team Raikou, but I'm so down for Suicune. I think it's a cool Pokemon to add to the game. It's not an all-rounder in the slightest. I think they literally just made it an all-rounder, quote-unquote, because they wanted to make it bulkier. But they wanted it to have the damage that's higher than a defender. So I think they literally just made it an all-rounder, specifically just so it doesn't die. But, yeah. It's a time. It's a time for sure. Should have been support, guys. You gotta believe me. I was so excited to potentially have a support. And then... that was a lot of damage. And then they announced how Alolan Raichu is gonna work. And Alolan Raichu is like a mix between Dragapult and Delphox in mechanics, which is very interesting. So that's another really fascinating thing. To have a Delphox Dragapult combo. But what did you say about Alolan Raichu? That it's coming after Suicune and its playstyle is like Delphox and Dragapult had a baby. So we had all the fun ones after I don't play. It's never too late to come back. We do not have a fire type. That is the one thing we are currently lacking right now is coverage for grass types. Because we really don't. Like, we have Watchog, which is obviously just normal type. So it can at least go against anything, if you will. We just don't have... however, Stunky would counter. Stunky wouldn't be bad. Hey, Mega Ampharos, how we doing today? As someone who plays Dragapult and Delphox, me hype. So, I can't remember the name of the moves. But basically, Alolan Raichu functions a lot off of basic attacking. And a lot of its moves basically... Hey, Entei. Did you hear about your brothers and sisters? It functions a lot of its basic attacks, and a lot of its moves allow for its basic attacks to become boosted basic attacks, and for you to basic attack more frequently. It has a move that's very similar to, like, Miraidon's, like, one where the Thundercloud follows whatever Pokemon, or, like, Delphox's Fire Spin. It has another one of those kind of moves. One that's very interesting is it has Electro Ball, kind of like how Pikachu does, but the Electro Ball stays on the Pokemon for like a certain amount of time. And there's ways for you to combo off of Electro Ball by like shooting Electro Ball, and then you use, I think, Thunderbolt. And if you hit someone who has an Electro Ball on them, then the Electro Ball explodes and they do like bonus damage. And like an AoE like burst, which is really interesting. But its ult is basically Delphox ult, but it's in the shape of a star. And instead of it being like anti-heal, essentially, it slows everyone who's in it and they take damage. And then while you're using your ult and they're in the star and they're getting slowed, you're able to basic attack like a ton. So it's very interesting. It's not what I would have expected for Raichu. Like Alolan Raichu especially. But like to me it doesn't seem like it would be a basic attacker, but I don't know. I'm down for something different, you know? Looks like you have to end stream. I'm here. Oh no! Caleb's here. What a shame. Oh no. So you have regular and Mega Amphi. We do. I need to check on our ball situation as well. I just want to be sure, just in case we run into Entei. Like how many? I have 5. Okay, we'll buy 8 more balls, just to be safe. Just to be safe. You did come in near the end of stream, Caleb. However, you were spared with just a little bit of time. You were spared with at least a little bit. So. They released 2 Pokemon the day before my birthday in the last 2 years. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat. Hey, chat, we are literally getting all the evolutions. We have Sylveon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. I don't know how we're here, but somehow we're here. Okay. Oh, Ariel! She is the evolution. It has Geomancy! Stay in the ball. No, I clicked run, motherfucker! I clicked Pokemon, but it didn't click over all the way. I'm gonna jump, chat. I'm gonna jump so high. I clicked Pokemon and it didn't go. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. It would have been different if I actually like messed up, but I clicked over. It just didn't register me clicking over twice. That's the thing that really has me upset, is the fact that I technically did everything correct. It just didn't register my input. Who needs Geomancy, chat? Why would we need one of the most broken Pokemon moves to ever exist? Why would we? Who needs that? Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. My reality's still the same? All right, sick. Hey, Mega Tyranitar, how you doing? How we be? How's it going? You have drought? That's kind of crazy. Goodbye. I clipped it and DM'd it for you. Thank you. How many bits to re-encounter? I think there's technically a Streamloots card for it. I just don't know if anyone has it. Very convincing, Linz. It's almost like you believed it. Thanks, Mods. Thanks, Mods. No one's got me. You guys got me. Let me tell you. I'm so mad. We could have had 3 evolutions, 3 of them. I would take Mega Autono. Maybe not anymore. Maybe not anymore. All right. Let's try this again. That's gonna haunt my nightmares. I'm gonna wake up in a cold sweat and be like, I clicked run. I hope the Celebi shiny is white to show off its onionness. There is re-encounter, I just don't got it. Okay. Well, if someone has it, we can technically re-encounter. There's just no guarantee we get Sylveon again. So, like, you're going on the chance that, like, Stunky could be a high possibility, you know? That's the only downside. You have a Celebi VMAX card that you're keeping? I think I have one too. I need to find where my binder went. I know it's in my closet back there somewhere. It's just buried in the mess. All right. I don't have it either. It's all good. Ariel, just know it wasn't intentional. I did everything right. The game's just stupid. I would really love to not need to get Nidorina because I would like to have 2 Pokemon that are not Moonstone evolutions. That would be really awesome, really neat, really cool.
𝗔𝗡𝗔𝗚𝚎𝚗 is begging the shiny gods for just a crumb of luck to bless you with smile.
Now that I will take. What are the odds it summons the shiny? What be thy odds? Grovile's still just here. Which doesn't help, but, you know, it's the thought that counts, though. Like, you've now put it out into the universe that, like, the shiny gods are looking down upon thee. And, like, you know, positive manifestation, it does work sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Speaking of just, like, absolute craziness, did you guys see that there's footage going around right now from the Super Bowl of someone literally doing voodoo in the crowd of the stadium? There's like a girl who got a voodoo doll of Patrick Mahomes and was stabbing it with pins the entire game in the, like, in the crowd at the stadium. Literally just casually doing voodoo. Clearly it worked. That's what I'm saying. It is New Orleans. That is exactly what I'm saying. New Orleans is just such a fascinating area. You know what I mean? Like, voodoo to them just like is like another day, another dollar. You know what I mean? Like, culturally, it's so fascinating. Like, I had one of my coworkers, before she left, her and her husband, were planning a trip to New Orleans, and we were, like, talking about it. Someone came up to them and said, "Oh, you're going to New Orleans? Watch out for the vampires." And we said, "What?" And they're like, "Did you not know?" And we're like, "No, what?" And they're like, "About the vampires in New Orleans." And we're like, "No, I didn't actually." Didn't realize that was a New Orleans exclusive feature. Is it a Vampire Diaries reference? I mean, maybe, but also it's like, it's New Orleans. It's New Orleans. Like, if there's actually gonna be, like, a coven of people who were like, let's be vampires, right? Like, I would not be shocked or fazed for a single second. Like, a singular, minuscule second to find out that it was in New Orleans. You know what I mean? Let's do... There's no way to take this search back. Thank you, gamer. Hold on. Let me see your message. The Originals was in New Orleans. Okay. Good to know. Thank you so much for the dono. I'm just making sure this doesn't dox anything here. I don't think it does. Okay. I Googled New Orleans vampires. Welcome to Reddit, chat. New Orleans vampires real? All right. Let's make this bigger here. Can I not, like, move this over? Okay, here. I'll just do this. Oops. Okay. Two strange things happened, or I don't know. Tell me what you think. First off, I'm white, married. I think I was 42 at the time. I'm 46 now. I know the rules of the quarter. Don't go out alone at night. Stay in 2s and 3s. Don't walk alone, period. But especially in dark places during Mardi Gras. But I don't know. It was unusually cold. I was with my mom and future stepdad, and they didn't want to go anywhere. So I put on my black ripped up jeans and knee-high leather boots I had rhinestone with a deep purple corset. You know what? Hell yeah. And I had a long black jacket, sort of Matrix-like. I don't normally dress that way, but I was getting pretty crazy, heading toward Fat Tuesday. Of all places to go. Hell yeah. So people dress in all sorts of costumes. This was the Friday night before. Oh, my hair is long, and very long, and blonde. I had it curled, and I had my cat eyes lined. Sparkly Mardi Gras type makeup, dark lips. I got all ready and left. My mom was asleep, woke up long enough to tell me to pick up sweet tea if I could find it. I went to walk down Bourbon Street alone. It was massively packed. Our hotel was off Royal Street, so I was 1 block over. I had put my money and my hotel card in my bra, so I didn't have to worry about pickpockets. The brain is massive. The brain is massive. I walked through the tightest crowd of people, and I felt sort of terrified and alive at the same time. Not from scary people. I'm so claustrophobic. LOL. I got past a huge trek of people and beads being thrown, and I walked around the block and back onto Royal Street. I could see a guy playing guitar in a block and a half away, and it was lit well. It was somewhat lit where I was walking. I could see tourists. Stay with me on this. I have a point. When I walked, my jacket swooshed up in the wind for a minute. I did feel empowered. There's so many layers to this. I walked alone at night in New Orleans and lived to tell the tale. But honestly, it's not that hard when I didn't know as much as I do now. I smiled because I could hear the guitar playing and I could see my hotel. I was almost back. Then, to my surprise, a pack of like 8 to 10 men came around the corner walking toward me. Now, I am not racist. I'm so afraid of where this is going to go. I'm so afraid to read beyond this sentence. I wasn't even scared until 2 people behind me raced to the other side of the road. And then I started listening to what they were mumbling. Some shouting, "We gonna kill a few tonight. Some girl's gonna see their last night tonight." Okay. As I'm listening, I'm like, maybe they're talking about drinking, smoking, bar hopping, strip clubs. Why would you think that? Okay. Ignorance is bliss, chat. Ignorance is bliss. Okay. But then I saw a baseball bat and a few knives and a gun, or 2 inside the jackets. I could have been wrong, but I can tell you, it's what it looked like. So now I'm screwed. They're so close to me. They only pray runs. I'm no Karen. This is literally, I feel like this is a poorly written fanfic. They're just boys hanging out for Mardi Gras, I told myself. I kept a look on my face. Calm. I made sure to look chill. Not overly excited tourist. Not a dumbass. Not a Karen. Just a random blonde chick walking alone. This literally sounds like a poorly written fanfic. Oh my god. I didn't smile. I looked straight ahead as we walked toward each other, and basically, I walked through them. Their weird comments stopped, and none of them touched me. In fact, I felt like they pulled away a little, but surely not. I'm a defenseless 42-year-old white chick. Seriously an idiot for being out there alone in the first place. I had made it through all of them but one. He bumped into my shoulder. My face had already passed his, and I closed my eyes and slowed down my steps. Why? I cannot tell you. But I heard him scream out, "Miss! Oh, miss, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Forgive me, please." I turned my upper body around in mid-step and nodded my head and kept walking slowly toward the light and the guitar player. I heard the boy scream out one more time, "Please, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I didn't." I know he didn't mean to. Okay. I'm like, what the actual who does he think I am? The guy didn't sound like he was being sarcastic. He sounded truly terrified, like I was going to attack him or something. He couldn't have been more than 20, close to my daughter's age. It was a madness. Why would he be scared of me? I'm as scary as a freaking kitten. LOL. Laughing emoji. I heard a few of the other guys say, "Better sleep with one eye open, bro. Watch them windows. Better get garlic, man. Stay out of the city tonight, man." What? Now I ain't scary looking by no means. I looked like a sparkling, bright, happy blonde that just happened to have on a long black trench coat and long boots because I was damn cold. I've seen people in way more goth clothes than what I was wearing. So I sat there and pondered after that, making it to the front of my hotel. Then I remembered my mom wanted tea. So I know Popeyes was open on the canal. So I decided to go get some chicken and some tea. It's like 3 a.m. at this point. I was standing in line and someone said, "I love your costume." Vampire? What? I waited for a long time for food because the drunken hungover folks rolled in at the same time I did. The fear in the boy's voice would not leave my mind. Who did he think I was? He barely bumped into my shoulder. These were extremely buff, strong, 18 to 25-year-old dudes. No way was he worried about hitting one person's shoulder, least of all mine. It reminded me of being in a haunted house, the way people would react or speak sounds and nervous and jittery as they walk around a haunted house. Shit, that probably doesn't make sense anyway. The second thing isn't as big of a deal, but it's still crazy. So I'm in... I don't know how to pronounce this, but if you've been there, they're in this location, right? I was sitting next to a girl on a parade float. I didn't know her, so I started making conversation and cutting up with her. I love meeting new people, and the parade was at a standstill, and most of the streets leading to where the parade starts. I have no idea where I am, and out of nowhere she says, "That's supposedly a real vampire house. Not the cosplay ones, not the human ones who drink it for kicks. The real ones hang in there." I looked at her kind of strangely because that was out of nowhere, and I have never said anything about my interest in the culture. I didn't ask a lot of questions, but I just said, "Fascinating. You just never know in this town." I had made a mental note to forget where it was on purpose. It struck me as an odd thing to say out of nowhere. I'm fascinated by New Orleans, and I believe it holds so many mysteries. But no, don't ask. I have no idea which one it was. It was boarded up and dark. I just changed the subject. If there are real ones, I respect their privacy and culture in general. Why does it fascinate me so? I'm not sure, but it intrigues me completely. Anyone else have a good ghost or any cool supernatural stuff that's happened to them in New Orleans, my adopted city? So, all of this, chat, was a lot of fluff to say I was walking down the street, some guy bumped into my shoulder and was overly apologetic about it. And then someone at a parade told me where vampires hang out. This was so much fluff to say, like, what could have been a paragraph max. What? It does sound like fan fiction, I'm telling you. There we go. I'm sure you're not being made fun of. Really interesting story. Thank you for sharing. What are we... Chat, Reddit is a treasure trove. Okay. This is another one for r/ask historians. Why are vampires associated with New Orleans? In pop culture, it seems like the city of New Orleans is just as famous for the supernatural and spooky as Salem, and for whatever reason, vampires are a large part of the myths. So, this person said, New Orleans isn't really historically a center of vampiric as much as it is historically a center of mysticism. To start, I want to address the word occult. Occult is a word that evokes a lot of different things to a lot of different people. Candles mounted on skulls, all like the voodoo dolls, witchcraft, tarot, all of that. And none of that is occult. Occult means secret or hidden rather than mystical. Classical religions such as Hellenism would use the word occult to refer to interior ritual. Okay, great, fantastic. Answer the question. You probably guessed where I'm going, but in case you haven't, New Orleans is famous for being one of the major centers of voodoo faith, obviously. Voodoo originated in Haiti. Okay, that doesn't answer the thing about vampires. Anything vaguely mystic and foreign to Western religious practices has a tendency to be lumped under the umbrella term, so it's easy for Judeo-Christian raised Americans to conflate Zen meditation practices. Okay. Transylvania is now famous for its werewolves, in addition to being an ancestral stronghold of Count Dracula. You didn't answer the question! Why are we r/slashing historians if you're just gonna talk about voodoo? Okay, anyways. Anyways, chat. This feels like a Tumblr fake story, which tracks since 90% of those came from Reddit. Honestly fair. Honestly fair. I don't... She, like, really zazzed it up. She's like, I got my rhinestone boots and a credit card in my bra. Like, what? Congratulations. I didn't need to know that you were 42 the entire time. Like, she just kept being like, I'm 42. Like, okay, we get it. I don't think the vampires care if you're 42. I just want to know your story about vampires. That's it. I know I couldn't do anything better, but I'm sure there's people here who could. I just wanted to know. I just wanted facts and stories from the source. I'm 42 and on an adventure. She's 42 and was told to go get Popeyes at 3 a.m. That's what she was told to do. At 3 a.m., her mom's like, you know what sounds real good, sweet pea? What if you went down to the good old Popeyes and you got us some sweet tea and some chicken fingers? And she, on her merry way, was like, oh, look, a guitar. Oh, look, credit card in my bra. Men. Oh my God, they're scared of me. Do they think I'm a vampire? You know what I mean? Like, there's so many layers to this. There's so many layers. Yeah, exactly. Also, the part about racism was not needed in that story at all. Like, I'm gonna keep it so real. If you're not a racist, the words "I'm not a racist" as like a defense statement don't need to come out of your mouth in the first place. Same about her not being a Karen. Exactly. Like, the part about racism did not need to be included in any capacity. Like, why did she include that in her story? Mike? Mike? Mike heard our story that we read off of Reddit and responded in code. What is that? What? Mike! He's sending in code! Oh, it's an Xbox game redeem? Oh, that's nice. Hey, for all you YouTube people who have an Xbox, my good pal Mike Odyssey, host of the 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏𝗏 podcast, just put in an Xbox game redeem in the chat. Mike, do you know any vampires? That's what we're talking about. We were reading Reddit stories about people going to New Orleans. And that there's apparently vampires in New Orleans. Have you encountered any vampires in your life? We got down a rabbit hole. And then read a bunch of first-time experiences. Nope, but I got vampire games? You know what? Fair. I have to respect it. I have to respect it. Oh my gosh, and you summoned the shiny, Mike? Not only did you give us an Xbox game redeem, not only did you say that you have vampire games, but you summoned a mega shiny? I'm just saying, coincidence? I think not. It is pretty sick, chat. It's really good. That means she's a vampire. Chat! Witch! The Autono's like, I heard you wanted vampires. She's in honor of the 42-year-old goth Karen. We found her. We found the goth Karen. The 42-year-old who visited Louisiana to get Popeyes with her mother at 3 in the morning and almost forgot the sweet tea. There's so many layers to this, chat. We're like down 5 different individual rabbit holes. With that being said, guys, what do you want to nickname this? There's no way Autono's taken, right? Not a singular soul. Yeah, no, there's no way. Okay, great. What are we naming Autono, chat? All right. Yin and Yang. Shinies don't exist. It's a glitch. I'm just saying. We're talking about vampires. I think you brought out the vampire shiny. It's giving very gothic cathedral vibes. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, the fact that it's a glitch, maybe the code that you put in chat was actually just like a cheat code. And like, because it was in my chat, it registered to my PC and it's like an action replay code that like hacked my computer. That's another possibility. All right, we have Yin and Yang. We have Goth Karen. We have Vampire. We have Suit and Tie. I did the wrong symbol. Suit and Tie. We have Luminion ears, which I have never considered in my life before, but that's actually very accurate. Luminion ears. Mordecai Adams from the Addams family, I'm assuming. Cookies and cream. Steam vampire codes, exactly. Oh my gosh, where are you getting these? There's an... What? Enjoy? Thank you. Hey, chat, you want vampire Steam codes? Mike's got them, apparently. Where did you get these? What are these for? They're Steam codes. For vampire games, I guess. I'm just as in awe as you guys are. I don't know where you found these, where you got these. Thank you for watching Linda Vids. It's an honor. It is an honor. Thank you. The speed in which you had those at the ready was very impressive, to be honest with you. Thank you, gamer. I hope life is treating you well. Thank you for stopping by and just not only hacking a shiny into my game, but like also providing Xbox game codes and Steam codes? Very kind of you. Yeah, is that one singular Steam code for the last one? That is a question. All right. I'm gonna make the wheel spin just a little bigger, by the way. All right, here we go. Let's spin the wheel, chat. We have, it's about 10 of them. Of course it's vampire. Chat! You can't make it up. The prophecy has spoken. The prophecy has spoken. Where's Olivia Rodrigo when we need her, chat? Where's Olivia Rodrigo? You can't make it up. You literally can't. I feel like I'm baiting you guys, but I don't control the wheel. I don't control it. I can't control it. I'm so in awe. Driver's license. I was thinking vampire, but that too. But that too. Okay. The fear that I have, chat. I feel like the voices heard us. The universe was like, oh, so it's come to my attention that you asked for a specific thing. You know what I mean? And that scares me. All right. Oh! Torkoal! I would like to leave. Awesome ability Vaporeon has. I know, we got so lucky with the randomized ability. Like, actually insane. It's modest too, which is like just another layer of like, I don't know how we rolled this, but I have never been happier in my life to have rolled it. Not ideal, not ideal, not ideal. I think we just bat here. We rigged it for you. Thanks, chat. You guys are so nice. You could have done that like 6 runs ago. I do want it known. Like, I would have been okay not waiting till run 6 to get like a crumb of luck in this game. That would have been just ideal, one could say. Feel a little guilty asking for it, but you know, it would have been neat to not have to wait that long, you know? But what do I know? We made Pokemon Lynn's Good Luck version. Chat, you were working behind the scenes as game developers this entire time? You didn't want to be too obvious. That does make sense. I hope you enjoy your almond croissants, though, Casey. Love that for you. Love that for you. All right. We have Vampire, chat. It's Timid Nature with Harvest as an ability. Teeter Dance, Low Sweep, Psycho Cut, and Block. I mean, I think we add it to the team just because it's a mega. You know? Like, nothing against Cosmic. The thing is, though, is like, if I put Cosmic in the box, it's gonna lose friendship. So that's my downside. Like, a not so good Mega, though. You gotta remember it's randomized movesets, though. So, like, it's still a Mega Pokemon, right? Like, the movesets is gonna get... Like, this thing could get Geomancy. You know what I mean? And it immediately goes from, like, in the past not being a good fairy type to just being like immediately, right? Oh my gosh. Hey, for all my Xbox people, Mike just put another Xbox game code in chat for a free game. Yeah, let's see what Clefable gets. Like, we'll see. I might keep Cosmic for now and just keep switch training it. So then that way we can hopefully get it to Clefairy at a bare minimum. Because we have to wait for a Moonstone. And I don't believe... Yeah, Harvest isn't bad with the Citrus Berry either. That is another good point. Thank you so much for all the codes, Mike. That's so generous of you. I don't know where you are finding and getting all of these, but very, very kind of you to share them with the community. Thank you so much, gamer. Thank you, thank you. If only I had an Xbox. You could write it down for someone who does, though, to be honest with you. To be completely honest. But... with that being said, chat, I am going to call it a stream here today. Thank you so much for just what a roller coaster of a stream from beginning to end. I'm going to keep it so real with you guys. This was a nutty stream. This was insane. We had, sorry, my brain just blanked. We had Viper come in with the $100 donation. Sean gifted 10 gifties over on YouTube and 5 over on Twitch. Robert with the donations, the vampire arc line, like there's just so many layers to everything that's been happening here. Thank you for all the love. I will not be live tomorrow. I do have to work. But I will be back with you guys as soon as I can. I might close. I can't remember if I have a mid-Thursday or if I close Thursday. No, Dispenza! I was in my leaving! No! How have you been? We can yap for a little chat. How have you been? I'm good. How are you? It's been busy. We can just chat for a little bit, chat. It's been busy. I got an IRL job since the last time we talked. So I've been balancing 3 jobs at once. Which is just a lot, right? Why? Because I desperately need money. Life is very expensive. And I, was just not making enough to just exist at a bare minimum level. But there's a lot of positive things happening. It's a job. And, it's really chill. To be honest with you, I'm 99%, reliant on tips. Which is, the only downside to it. So, some days it's a great day. Some days it's not a good day. But, my work is so chill. And, everyone's so fun. To where it's, I go to work, but it doesn't really feel like work. I feel like I'm just hanging out. And, I get to just, have fun. So, I can't really be, mad about it. It just interferes with my, stream schedule sometimes. Which is really the only downside other than tips. But I've had all that happen. I saw that you've done really well with UCS. I see that, UCS has gone, phenomenally for you guys so far, so congratulations. That's so massive. How does one obtain very special ORAS? The one with, custom shinies? I can show you. I can show you. If you wanna DM me, I can... It's very complicated. A little bit. I can double check and see if they'd made a simpler version. I learned how to do it the hard way, so that's the only way that I know how to do it. First, you need a 4DS. Exactly. See, Pokemon lover, you got it. I'll see if there's a simplified way to do it. But I only know of the hard way. So, I'll see if they made it easier since the last time. But, we at least have options for you, but... Congratulations, though. I know you've been working very hard in, the competitive scene. So, it's very, very cool to see. I have a server with a bunch of Unite people where we play all the time. And they talk all the time. They're like, oh, Dispensa's team made it to, top 4. And I was like, ayo? So, they're collectively rooting for you. Yeah, they know you. Exactly. You by name. So, I didn't even know that they knew you, but I don't know if they just saw you in my chat and that's why they give the updates, but they're like, hey, just so you know, and I'm like, oh, sick. We round of applause. We round of applause. Tell them I say hi, I will. I think they're actually in call right now, are they not? I DM'd you? Okay, sick. Perfect. We can talk about it more in DMs later. I got you. I got you. I got you. Your IRL has shifted a lot. Okay. Yeah, we can talk in DMs. For sure. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to call it a stream. Shout out to anyone who's still here who just heard me and 𝗑𝗪𝗓 ramble back and forth to each other. But I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night, gamers. In case no one has told you, chat, today, I am proud of you. And there's only one of you. Nobody can ever replace you guys. So with that being said, do all the self-care that you need to do to be sure that you yourself are doing the very best that you can be. And that includes hydrating and eating snacks when you are hungry, chat. Follow doctor's orders. And sleep when you can. But with that being said, chat, I will see you all in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night, gamers, and I'll see you whenever my work schedule allows me to stream again. Goodbye!